Hey guys, Prowl1701 here. Today we're going to be reviewing part 3 of The Invisible Enemy, the final Tom Baker story that I haven't seen yet. This, of course, was sent to me by one of my subscribers, Simon, and I very much appreciate it. I like having a Reach 2 player now. People can send me like spare copies maybe of Reach 2 stuff they have, so I can see stories I haven't seen before. It's pretty neat. Part 3. Not really sure where to start with it. It's like parts of it I like, parts of it I don't, parts of it I haven't quite decided if I do or don't. It's an odd one. The parts when the clones basically are running around in the doctor's body, I can't decide if it looks good or not. Because like some shots look pretty good, some shots don't. Some of it's done with CSO, some of it does look like they're actually walking around on a set. And I can't quite make up my mind whether I like it or not. I do like the one shot when the wind's kind of blowing in Tom and Leela's hair when they're talking. That's very much a CSO shot. But Tom looks like he's having a really good day and he's kind of smiling and talking to Leela about it. I liked that shot. There's one shot where it's kind of a far away wide CSO shot where they're walking around. That looks good, but there's other parts where it very much looks like a set, like it does look, they don't look like they're in a person, they look like they're on a set. And it looks fine. I mean, just fine. It's best I can give some of the shots. I hated the K9's inventor, I can never remember his name, being taken over. I kind of figured that was going to happen, because I know he doesn't survive the story. That's how the doctor gets K9. But I hated when it happened because he really did seem like a pretty good guy. He was doing his best to try to hold out. I wish he had kept his gun on him. Like he goes through all this trouble of, grabbing the guns and telling the other doctor, hey, if I get infected, use this on me because I won't hesitate to use it on you. And then he gets distracted doing what he's doing. And he sets his gun down. Now I like that he saves the kind of female doctor there. I don't know if she's a doctor, she's a nurse. I'm not going to get into that. But I like the fact he saves her, or scientist, whoever she is, he puts her in that machine to kind of keep her safe. Chivalry is still alive in this time. I like that. I felt bad that the other doctor got killed immediately as soon as the door opened. And then, of course, they were able to infect K9's inventor. I hated that. I was like, pooh, because I liked him. And the fact that, they take you over pretty much instantly. Contact has been made. And then, of course, the next time you see him, he's got the stuff on his eyes. I was like, eh. The actor playing him is still doing a great job, though, before being taken over and after being taken over. I do like the fact that the actor playing him does really good. That one thing I found interesting was that the infection could possess K9. I didn't see that coming. So when it actually jumps into K9 and K9's, contact has been made, master. I was like, whoa, he could take over a computer? I didn't see that coming. So the fact they managed to do that and catch me off guard with it, I got to give some props for that, because I didn't see that coming. And that was pretty cool. I think it's fascinating that the alien entity can do that. And then I like the fact that K9 is able to shake it off pretty quickly, too. The fact that his circuits can regenerate and fight off the infection and recover from that's pretty cool. I think, I was a little confused by how he didn't manage to kill Leela. I'm watching it with the updated effects, and I see the shot kind of miss her, and she kind of bangs her head instead, and you figure K9 would notice. But I like to think that by that point, he's already starting to fight off the infection, because it is right after that he kind of shuts down temporarily, regenerates his cell. Whatever. He fixes himself. He repairs himself. So I think that's the reason why Leela was able to survive there. Like I said, it's a little stretching, but I'm going with that in my head canon, and it works. So I also do like the fact K9 is able to shake off the alien influence. It shows just how advanced and well-designed K9 is. John Leeson does the voice a little different here. It's not quite as expressive and emotional. He is very much more like Spock, very subdued and very much I am a machine type. That's interesting. I'm not saying it's better or worse. It's just interesting that it's different, since this is, of course, is K9's first story and John's first time voicing the character. I just find it interesting when we hear John voice him later, when he's a lot more emotive, so to speak. There's a lot more, he emotes more, let's put it that way, where there's definitely more emotion behind the voice. That's interesting. I liked the conversation with the doctor and the nucleus in there. I thought it was really well written. One, I like the look of the creature when you just see kind of the black cloth over it with the arm. I mean, it's a very simplistic design, but I did like the conversation where the nucleus is arguing about its right to survive, and that's, it's just doing its life cycle and what it takes to live. And the doctor countering with, well, I also have my right to survive, so I have to try to stop you. And I enjoyed the dialogue there and how well that was written, and seeing both sides of that. That was pretty cool. I'm still not quite sure with the cliffhanger. Did the clones die? I mean, it kind of looks like maybe, but I'm not sure. And then the creature looked like it disintegrated, but then that looks like that's what's growing bigger at the end for the cliffhanger. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. That's a cliffhanger where I'm definitely like... So I'll have to wait until I see part 4 to find out if either of the clones are still around. It kind of implies they're not, at least the Leela one. And then I guess that creature is the nucleus growing bigger. So I'm curious to see how it's going to resolve in the final part. So part 3 of The Invisible Enemy. What do you think? Comment down below and let me know. Other things to do, don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button. That helps me out, and I certainly appreciate it. I also have a P.O. box if there's anything you would like to send me. That's down in the description below. I want to give a shout out to Simon. I very much appreciate him sending this and Snake Dance. I have been wanting to watch both. I've really been wanting to watch this. I'm going to manage my way through Snake Dance. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button as well. That also helps out, and I appreciate it. And I have a P.O. box, not a P.O. box, sinuses. I also have a Patreon if you would like to support me on that. There's a link to that down in the description as well. I want to give a shout out to Colin Coney, Finn Perkins, and Stephen Crane. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. And most importantly, thank you for watching.